right, guys, I got the first ever challenge lock from Hawaii. And I know that because Vinnie included some onion and garlic macadamias, some honey roasted macadamias, and I'll be drinking this tomorrow morning, some Koloa Estate medium roast ground coffee. Very, very nice. Appreciate that, Vinnie. All right, he also sent me a challenge lock, and I don't know what this is. This was also in the box. I really don't know how this comes into play. I don't know if it's a clip or something to hold the coffee closed, or if it's an explosive device from Vinnie's job site. I really don't know, but I don't think we're going to need it to pick this. The mangled, and that's what's engraved there, I think. Mangled. Go ahead and clamp this baby up and see if we can figure out a way to get inside of some Hawaiian technology. All right, guys, I do have a key for it. Vinnie has put it into some very solid shrink wrap. That probably is going to take quite a bit of effort to cut through. And let's go ahead and I'll use one of these guys. Nice wide open keyway. And I can tell by looking there it's 5, but I want to make sure that Vinnie didn't throw some real weirdness in there like a super truck spring or something. I'm going to pick it, I guess, clockwise. So let's put that tensioner in there and put us a mark on it. Right there. Zoom in. All right. I need a self-capping pen. All right, so, or I need to grow one more arm. All right, let's try it. Let's try to bully it. This is a quick set. Get the cat hair out of the way because I know that's going to screw things up. Try to bully it. Moderate tension and just start forcing stuff. And that's not working. I can tell already. Oh, something popped there, but oh, got a good false set. I did not feel any crunching on that. I was going to say I'd probably going to be some serrations in here. Got a good false set going, but I'm not feeling any counter rotation. There it is right there, pin 4. Very slight. Come on. Yeah. Trap. All right, I'm going to let off the tension and felt a click, but we lost that false set. Darn it. There it is back. And it was number 5. There it is, pin 2, counter rotation. Ooh, that was nasty sounding. Still 2 with counter rotation, must have fallen off. Now we lost a false set, darn it. Play dancing on the pins a little bit, lighten up on my tension. A lot of times with these serrators, I discovered you guys love serrations, and I think I found kind of a way to get around them. Very light tension, and then I just dance on the pins and let them fall back down if it isn't the right one. Doesn't always work, but works often enough to try it. All right, not working today. All right, let's get back to business. Find a binder, Bill. Old school. There he is, 3. Come on, where's that guy? There's that number 4. 4 felt like kind of a T-penny. Two is counter rotation. He feels spoolie. Man, quick set, take note. All right, let's pick it counterclockwise. Notice the offset. Sometimes it's easier to pick counterclockwise and clockwise. Okay, we do a fault set. There's some counter rotation on 3. I've got moderate tension on it. Okay, that was number 6. Very deep fault. I'm sorry, number 5. Very deep fault set. Might be on a trap. And there we go. All right, this is a case where it was easier to pick counterclockwise than clockwise. You saw how much difficulty clockwise would give me. All right, let's just pop it open. See what kind of alien tech we got in here from Hawaii. And then I can make myself a cup of coffee and have some macadamia nuts. All right, I still don't know what that thing's for, but let's cut this bad boy open. I don't know if the knife will cut through it. I'm probably... Yeah, it's hard plastic of some kind. I'm probably going to have to take the snips. Kind of special Hawaiian plastic. They have a special Hawaiian plastic tree that grows on the Big Island. I've seen it. It's because of the volcano. It's kind of a mutant tree. Might be a secret. I really don't remember. Come on. Using the space shuttle re-entry panels. Heat resistant stuff. Vinnie, you did not want me in this key. There we go. All right. Nice. Got some low cuts, high cuts behind those guys. All right. Make sure he works. Okay, got some strong spring in there, and it does. It's beautiful. It's perfectly smooth, like it was oiled on ball bearings. So very good. All right, now let's figure this out. Come out of there. Sometimes these pop out. Sometimes you need bigger pliers. And that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to bend them out of the way. There we go. And we need a tray. There he is. All right, we know there's probably a T-pin in there. At least it felt like it. So I'm going to bridge that little cutout just in case something wants to pop down in there and screw this whole thing up. There's our T-pin, number 5. A little flopping around in there in a threaded chamber, no less. All right, we got it's got serrations on it, but it looks to be a homemade spool. We got a torpedo, all right. Standard. And that little guy doesn't want to come out of. He's snagged up on the threads. Nice sharp edge on him. And then the last one is a T-pin. Very nice. Look at that guy. It looks like a buoy. Come here, tweezers. Look at that guy. And he's serrated to catch on those threaded chambers. Every one of them is threaded. Every single one. Quick set. Take note. Call up Vinnie. Find out his recipe. It is a T-pin, but oriented with the T pointing towards the spring. So I would be willing to bet that there's a wafer in there as well. And there he is. So we had a drunken spool. All right, number 2. Let me get my shim out. He's kind of messing us up here. All right, number 2. Okay, we have a commercial spool. Number 3 is a standard to keep it from flopping around. Didn't want to give anything away, did you, Vinny? And a steel spring. These guys put up quite a resistance. So it caused a lot of trouble getting that key in there. All right, number 5 is a homemade one, but it's an ASA copy. Nice weak spring. And the last one, number 4, homemade spool. And another one of these steel springs. All right, I did, if I can find it, I did repair my flashlight, put a new battery in there. And you can see we got some nice sharp serrations on not every chamber, but almost. It looks like it's one. Well, it's weird because from this angle, chamber 1, 3, and 5 are threaded, but when you flip it around this way, every single chamber is threaded. So I think the tap was probably in there just a little bit cockeyed when Vinny threaded this for us. I don't know if this will tell us anything, but yeah, on the top they are all threaded. So apparently the tap was just a little bit cockeyed on a couple of those. So it looks like every other chamber, but from this end, every single chamber is threaded. All right, guys, there you go. Here's a close-up. Very nice on these pins. We had, use this for a pointer. We had some serrations, but I don't think that's what screwed things up. It was this guy, and was basically a half of a drunken spool. Very slender shaft, give you a very deep, deep fault set. Here we have a torpedo key pin. I don't know if that's a homemade one. It looks like it might be homemade. Very nice. Commercial spool. And we have a magnetic screwdriver, which is going to mess us up. On number 3, we had 2 driver pins. That's not a key pin. Number 4, we have a homemade. I'm hesitant to put that screwdriver back up there. This is a homemade pin. It is flipped around like that, and it is a serration on top and a spool on the very bottom, commercial spool on the top. And the bottom, number 5, a buoy pin with a couple of serrations in him, and then upstairs we also had some serrations. There is some variation in the springs. We had a tiny little spring on this one to make it easy to overset him. Pretty strong steel springs and a weak copper spring on number 5. Vinny, not bad. I appreciate it. Had to work a little bit, but tomorrow morning I'll be celebrating and thinking about you. Appreciate it. Everybody stay safe, stay legal.